Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out in just a few short weeks, and it is said that they are going to heavily explore the quantum realm. And with all the leaks that have come out lately, it's been pretty much confirmed that Avengers 4 will heavily rely on the quantum realm as well. So in this video, we'll go over the question, what exactly is the quantum realm? We'll dive into where it came from in the comics compared to the MCU, and then we'll talk about how it can affect Avengers 4. First things first, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos on Marvel and the MCU, and to stay up to date on Avengers 4. The quantum realm is an alternate dimension, and it's only accessible through subatomic shrinking like we saw in Ant-Man, or through magical or mystical transportation such as the sling ring that we saw in Doctor Strange. Now, obviously these are in the MCU, and in the MCU, the quantum realm was discovered to be accessible by the scientist Dr. Hank Pym. Dr. Hank Pym describes the quantum realm in Ant-Man by saying, "It's a reality where all concepts of time and space become irrelevant as you shrink for all eternity." Dr. Hank Pym has dedicated his life to researching the quantum realm ever since his wife, Janet Van Dyne, got stuck in the quantum realm when she went subatomic. So that's the quantum realm in the MCU. Let's talk about the comics now. The quantum realm in the comics is actually called the Microverse. Marvel Studios actually can't use the name Microverse because they don't own the rights to it. More on that in a bit. In the comics, Ant-Man and the Wasp actually aren't the first to discover the quantum realm. The Microverse first appears in Captain America Volume 1, number 25, and it was actually Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes who entered it. Then in Fantastic Four Volume 1, number 10, Doctor Doom is transported to the Microverse, and then he traps the Fantastic Four there. And then finally in Fantastic Four Volume 1, number 16, Ant-Man shrinks down to go inside the Microverse and he rescues the Fantastic Four. In the comics, the Microverse is sort of its own universe, and inside that universe it has other worlds, and I actually think that they're going to explore this a little bit in Ant-Man and the Wasp. So that's the difference between the quantum realm in the MCU and the quantum realm / Microverse in the comics. As I mentioned before, Marvel Studios does not own the rights to Microverse, so they needed to change that in the MCU, and they actually brought in a real quantum physicist to do the job. They brought in Dr. Spyros Michalakis, a quantum physicist and staff researcher at the California Institute of Technology. Dr. Michalakis is the one who coined the term quantum realm. And here's what he had to say about Ant-Man and the quantum realm in a blog post in 2015. "If someone could go to a place where the laws of physics as we know them were not yet formed, at a place where the arrow of time was broken and the fabric of space was not yet woven, the powers of such a master of the quantum realm would only be constrained by their ability to come back to the same or similar reality from which they departed. All the superheroes of Marvel and DC Comics combined would stand no chance against Ant-Man with a malfunctioning regulator." Pretty powerful words from an actual quantum physicist. So now that we've talked about what the quantum realm is, how to access it, and its origins in the MCU and the comics, let's talk about how crucial of a role it's going to play in Avengers 4. I should note right now that if you haven't seen Infinity War yet, you should have, but also there's spoilers coming up. So Thanos collected all of the Infinity Stones, put them in the Infinity Gauntlet, snapped his fingers, and wiped out half of the universe from existence. There's really no way that they can defeat Thanos as is right now. He has the Infinity Gauntlet still, with all of the Infinity Stones, and unless he's going to willingly give it up for some reason, they can't defeat him. Not to mention, we don't even really know what planet he's on. I know at the end of Infinity War, they showed the clip where he's sitting in his little hut, and it's green fields, but again, we don't really know where he is. He has the Space Stone. He could go anywhere in the universe. So really, the only options for the current Avengers are, 1, get the Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos, and again, without him willingly giving it up, good luck. 2, a theory that I personally came up with myself that I actually think would kind of work, but it wouldn't be very cinematic. And that is to go back in time and have Wanda, or the Scarlet Witch, destroy the Time Stone first. That way, it cannot be used to bring back other Infinity Stones. And then they can just pray that Thanos doesn't know how to go back in time without the Time Stone. I'm sure there is holes in my theory, but on the surface, I think it could work. And then there's the third, which seems to be the actual plot of Avengers 4. And that is to access the quantum realm, to go back in time, and to go into different realities to where the Avengers can collect the Infinity Stones themselves, make their own Infinity Gauntlet somehow, and use it against Thanos. And again, thanks to some leaks that have recently happened, this seems to be confirmed as the plot for Avengers 4. Both the second and the third theory rely on time travel, and this is why the quantum realm is so important to Avengers 4. Time travel has not been invented in the MCU yet. The only time travel that we've seen has been because of the Time Stone. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the quantum realm is a place where time and space are irrelevant. Ant-Man and the Wasp is really going to explore the quantum realm, and I believe that at some point in the movie, they're going to figure out time travel. They may not perfect it, but they're going to realize it's possible via the quantum realm. If they don't perfect it, I believe Tony Stark's going to come into the picture, and then him and Dr. Hank Pym will work together in figuring out how to make time travel work. And if they don't, I don't think there's any way to defeat Thanos. But again, most of this has already pretty much been confirmed. So you can clearly see just how important the quantum realm is to Avengers 4, the Avengers defeating Thanos, and bringing back half of the universe that was wiped from existence. So there's everything you need to know about the quantum realm. What are your thoughts? What do you think is going to be shown to us in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and what do you think is going to happen in Avengers 4? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. And of course, subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on Avengers 4, Ant-Man and the Wasp, all things Marvel, DC, and superhero. Thank you so much for watching. Woof woof.